Hello and welcome to Money Management. This week, accountant advisors are lobbying against the most stringent remuneration rules yet proposed. More on that later. First, here's your weekly news roundup. The Labor Party has been returned to office, with Julia Gillard handed the support of independent MPs to form a minority government. FPA Chief Mark Rantel called for swift action from the government on reforms to the financial advice industry. But FSC Chief John Brogden said it is still unclear what impact the new government will have on the financial services industry. Financial Services Minister Chris Bowen is likely to be given a more high-profile portfolio, and it's still unclear where the Independents and the Greens sit with regards to key financial services policies. AMP recruited a former telecommunications executive, Hugh Humphrey, as the new managing director of its premium dealer group Hillross. The ACCC's second decision on NAB's bid for AXA Asia Pacific is expected this week. Rival bidder AMP made a few last-minute attempts to influence the outcome, releasing research showing Australians are not in favour of more bank takeovers. Meanwhile, a leaked email from AMP chief Craig Dunn to senior staff outlined his view that a NAB takeover would permanently damage competition in the wealth management industry. Van Eyck Research Chief Mark Thomas criticised his peers in the research industry for failing to apply enough scrutiny to fund managers that pay for ratings. Fortnum Financial Chief Ray Miles defended the investment research team formerly employed by Genesis Wealth Advisors, which now provides investment research to Fortnum under the RI Advice Group banner. Miles said recent claims by Genesis that its model portfolio had underperformed for 6 years under that team were wrong. The FPA expelled one of its advisor members, Rollo Sheriff, a former financial wisdom advisor from Queensland, but did not specify the reasons for his expulsion. The FPA also warned its members about a number of worrying trends, including advisors using inadequate risk tolerance questionnaires and failing to properly support their advice recommendations. And finally, advisors are increasingly considering flat fees as an alternative to product-based commissions, according to Elixir Consulting's Sue Viskovich. In this week's Money Management, Caroline Munro looks at the evolution of insurance products for an ageing workforce. Angela Faherty speaks to the winners of the Money Management DEXA Advisor Choice Risk Awards. Lucinda Beeman speaks with Count Financial Chief and AFAC Chairman Andrew Gale about the new remuneration standards being proposed for accountant advisors. And we find downward pressures on sale values for planning practices. We spoke to AXA's Stephen Davison.
That said, good businesses with a clear client value proposition and well corporatised should continue to maintain their value, and those without it will come under price or value pressure as they move forward. Businesses without a clear client value proposition. And in particular, this will be further emphasised where the client relationship is dependent on the principal. We're starting to see this already occur. There's more businesses or books for sale through brokers. We're seeing more inquiries to the AXA Group, and we own right have seen the values we're paying for these types of businesses come off about 10% over the last 12 months. That said, good businesses with a clear client value proposition and well corporatised should continue to maintain their value, and those without it will come under price or value pressure as they move forward.
For all the details on those stories, see tomorrow's issue of Money Management. Thanks for being with us, and we'll see you again next week.